I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and I was born and raised in Dearborn. And I had come down to Fort Lauderdale for spring break during college, and miraculously I stayed. I was studying business and accounting and business law, and ended up staying here in South Florida. Yeah, I've been involved in a few things, a couple of which I still am. Primarily, by profession, I'm an insurance adjuster. Also, I've been in the automobile business, from new car sales, leasing, used cars. I started off working for a dealer while I was in college, and then I opened my own place just out of college. I've been in that for approximately 30 years. I was involved with an insurance company here, where I was vice president with New Alliance Insurance. From there, we opened up the adjusting company. We sold the insurance company, and we went into adjusting. It was all by chance. We had sold the automotive division of the insurance adjusting company, and I sat idle for about a year and a half and decided to get involved in another venture, and the dry cleaning just came about by chance. And I met Rick Miller, and we put a deal together rather quickly, and here we are. The company started in 1956 with Buster Barton and Ed Miller. They owned it up until, I believe, around 1984, and they sold it to Rick Miller. And that was in Wilton Manors at 5 Points, where it currently is. That's where the original plant started. If I'm not mistaken, they had numerous drop stores, and they had a couple coin laundries involved as well. And then Rick got involved, and he took over, I believe, in 1984 up until a couple years ago, whereas him and I developed a relationship, and I purchased it from him. Rick is still involved, and he, he's a wealth of knowledge. He's a great guy. He's high integrity, and what he brings to the table as a consultant, it's invaluable. We always turn to Rick when we have a question, or we have a new idea. We run it by him because of what he does bring to the table. We currently have 3 locations. We have one in Wilton Manors, and we have one in Fort Lauderdale, and we have a new one in Pompano. We just opened there as a shirt plant. And what we've done is we've separated the dry cleaning and the wet cleaning. We do primarily all of our wet cleaning in Pompano and the dry cleaning in Wilton Manors. We do any type of cleaning, period. We'll do from not just suits and dresses and shirts, but we'll do households. We do rugs, carpets. We're now doing sofas and chairs, pillows, shams. We go out to yachts and we do the yacht cleaning from their duvets to their bedspreads to their households as well.
This past summer, Kevin undertook a huge cleaning project for me. Whether you need just regular dry cleaning or a large project like mine, Kevin has the cleaning service you want. We are fortunate to have Kevin Johnston of Barton & Miller Cleaners representing the category of dry cleaning and laundry.
You know, we're the one-stop cleaner. We do everything from the regular shirts and pants and blouses to feather beds and drapes and rugs, and we go out to yachts and we do it all.
We kind of believe that if we can't clean it, nobody can. And if there's any item that you have that's stained, we're going to get it out. And if we can, it just simply can't be done. It's just something that's going to be embedded, and it's tired. We have approximately 33 employees currently and growing. Some of our employees have been around for as long as 38 years. So it's with that wealth of knowledge and that experience that they're able to provide a service that our competition really can't.
I'm one of the managers at Barton & Miller, and I handle a lot of the production, which basically means take care of the garments that come into our facility.
Okay, the garment comes in and it comes across the counter, and you're greeted by a warm, caring customer representative. We tag it, whether it's dry cleaned or wet cleaned. We enter it into the computer, and then from there it goes back to the dry cleaner or the wet cleaner. And they process it, they inspect it, they read every care label on every garment. Even the fellow who's been in the back there has been doing this for 35 years. And he reads every single care label. Even though he may feel it and know that it's a certain fabric and he knows how to clean it, our policy is now and has always been read every care label so that it gets the right care. And then from there, once it's cleaned, it's processed and goes to the presser, whether it be on the hot head press or the puff iron or the steam press. Once it's pressed, it's inspected and pushed forward to what we call assembly, and then it's assembled. And as the assembler is assembling the clothes, they re-inspect again as well. If there's missing buttons or if there's rips or tears, which we offer. We replace buttons and minor tears we do free. We look for them and we go ahead and we do the repairs at no charge.
We try to establish how much lots we have for the day, which is the amount of clothes that we're going to be cleaning for the day. We do probably from 500 to 750 a day, garments, pieces per day. And we have our presses come in early in the morning. The dry cleaning machine starts at 5:30 in the morning. The presses come in at 7. The route drivers leave at 8, and the girls at the front counter start at 6:15 in the morning.
I'm part of the production crew in the back, making sure, you know, the garments come out with free of stains, all the buttons are sewn, ready for the customer to wear. That's our end game, is to give back the garment ready to wear. When you take it out of the closet, you put it on, you're ready to go out the door. Whether you're going to a business meeting, dinner, you're ready to go.
We have 3 trucks on the road with 3 routes, picking up and delivering to homes and businesses. There's no charge. We offer it as a convenience to the customers to make it easy for them. Cleaning your clothes is something none of us enjoy doing. Having to drop the clothes off and pick them up and then wait while you're there, or find a place to park, or you may be busy throughout the day. So what we do is we have a service to where you can leave your bag, whether it be on the front porch on a hook, or you put it in your garage or on your back porch. And then we swing by twice a week and we pick it up, and we drop off the new clothes that have been cleaned, and we put them where we're designated. Everybody has their own little spot. Then we bring the clothes back, they're properly tagged, cleaned, assembled properly, and then we bring them back.
I use them every week. Barton & Miller picks up from my office twice a week, and it's great. They're so professional, and they just drop it off right in my office. And if anything is ever wrong with the laundry, they'll be happy to pick it up and do it again, and they stand behind their work, and it's quality work, and I really appreciate what they do. My clothes feel great. So.
Basically, I go over the routes for them in the morning, as far as where they're going, if there's any particular needs, any rushes, because we have a lot of customers that they want certain things, not even on their delivery date, but probably before. So we try and make that happen for them. So I go over their route with them when they inspect the stuff in the morning. If there's any issues or problems, anything that they're missing, they'll come to me.
Sometimes we have people that they have to have a garment at a certain time, and just the other day we got a call from a woman who had to have that garment for her 7 o'clock flight the next day, and we were closed, so we delivered it to her. It was late in the evening. We brought it to her, and she was very happy for that. And just this past weekend we had a woman who needed some things yesterday, in fact, and we were in there at 5:30 to meet her and let her get all the items she needed, because she was leaving on a flight today and she needed to have all these items.
She had called me yesterday, and it was a Sunday, and we still made it happen for her.
So we try to go above and beyond what the others won't do, give exceptional service.
So Barton & Miller is definitely my dry cleaner of choice. One, excellent job that they do with clothes. My clothes are always perfect when they come back, and everything I wear every day is dry cleaned, so it is really important to me, and I use them a lot. But the outstanding part of Barton & Miller is their delivery and their pickup. Every Tuesday morning, every Friday morning, pick up and deliver. And it's hanging in my carport, and it's always perfect. And I want to thank Kevin, and Gary is my delivery guy, so I got to give a shout out to Gary and appreciate all the great service.
Our drop store closes at 6. We've had people call and say, they'll be there like about 6:30. We've waited for them. I've personally waited for them. And we try to be convenient.
We want to be the best in the industry with what we do. And that was primarily one of the reasons we opened the shirt plant here recently, was so we could have better control with this new latest and greatest equipment to be on the cutting edge and deliver a good product.
I opened up actually the laundry plant in Pompano, the wet cleaning plant, from inception. The state-of-the-art equipment that we have there is Sankosha. It's the latest pressing equipment for laundered shirts.
The facility in Pompano is about 7 weeks old. It's got all the latest and greatest state-of-the-art equipment. It's all robotic, and that's where we do primarily the shirts. It can do approximately 85 shirts an hour.
There was no expense spared on that equipment. It's the latest state of the art. It produces a great shirt. You're pressing a button and dressing the shirt on the equipment itself. And then it's all robotic. It presses, it spins it around like a carousel, presses the other side of the shirt, the front, the back, the collar, the cuffs. So it is robotic. You can have from no starch, light starch, medium starch, heavy starch. It's really all about customer satisfaction. Whatever our customer dictates or wants, we deliver it at Barton & Miller. We have 6 people, 3 pressers, an assembler inspector, and a general manager that watches over the whole plant. Does the cleaning, the spotting, removes stains. They put on buttons, we fold it. If you like folded shirts, we fold the shirts for our business travelers or just people in general that like their shirts folded. We box it up for them. For travel, we have a very good crew. We handle around 750, 800 garments to 1,000 just at the Wilton Manors plant. And then our laundered pieces, our shirts, our wet cleaning in Pompano, anywhere between 500 and 600 pieces are also processed there.
Well, I'll be graduating from St. Thomas University this May. And upon graduation, I'll immediately step into a management position with Barton & Miller. One of the main ideas we plan on implementing within Barton & Miller is the idea of barcoding. Barcoding today is a new method used by dry cleaners, and what it is it's a method that eliminates garment tags, and it can ultimately make the assembly process more efficient. We will take the garment and we will actually heat seal a barcode to the specific garment, and we will link the customer's name to that garment as well as any additional information pertaining to that garment, such as what type of cleaning it needs and any other basic instructions, all to that barcode. So now, every time that barcode comes in for cleaning, all we have to do is scan the barcode and it's automatically put into our assisted assembly process. It'll make our garment tracking more efficient. It'll eliminate all of our no-name items, and it'll make our customer service better. Well, aside from implementing this new method within Barton & Miller, I plan on implementing various ideas that will contribute to our forward success within Barton & Miller.
What we do is we offer continued education for our employees with the DLI, the Dry Cleaning Laundry Institute of America. And they have classes up in Rhode Island where they can have a 1-week or 2-week class. Or sometimes what they do, like they have recently, they had a seminar here at one of the local hotels, and they put on a seminar there. And so we're constantly sending our employees, whether it be customer service or dry cleaning ideas to pressing, how to manage the route properly or deal with your customers accordingly so that they can be the best at what they do. Some of the certifications we have is we are with the DLI, that's the Dry Cleaning and Laundering Institute of America. In addition to that, we are Sanitone certified, and Sanitone is known as the premier provider of industrial chemicals and supplies. We're also members with the CFA, which is the Southeast Fabric Care Association, of which I'm on the board of directors with that group there. We try to not only provide the customer with a great product, but also preserve the environment in doing so. And in the past, there's been a lot of talk about the chemicals and the cleaning fluids that are used are a hazard to the environment, where in fact, if they're handled and disposed of properly, they aren't. And in our case, we follow all the guidelines of the EPA. And that's one of the reasons our cost of our products are a little bit more than average. We're not as high as the highest, but we are a little bit more than the average, is because of the fact that we do follow all these guidelines. For example, each and every load of cleaning is done in a freshly distilled cleaning solution. As a result of that, there's going to be more waste, and we have to pay for that waste to be discarded. Some of our competition, they don't do that. They will clean every 4 or 5 loads is when they'll change their fluids. So basically, it's like taking a bath in dirty bath water. The downside to that is that it shortens the longevity of the garment, because they're pressing with high heat dirt that's in there, and it's getting into the fabric. And when you get it out, it looks fresh and new and looks pretty under the plastic. But a lot of times there'll be a little smell of some sort of dry cleaning solution, and that's the reason.
We have an owner that is hands-on. So he's constantly in the 3 facilities. He's making sure, the things are being done properly. And I think that goes a long way, the owner being on the premises. Another thing is we do offer alteration services, and we have a seamstress at each location. So the turnaround, where normally is like 5 days a week for any other cleaners, we can do same day or next day and not miss a beat. And that goes really for almost anything that we handle over our counter.